What the? Why? Oh. Oh, that was a mistake. Oh, that was a mistake. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. D&D stuff. We're opening Icons of the Realms, Monster Menagerie 3 from WizKids. Pre-painted plastic miniatures. Alright, so let's go crack-a-lackin'. Let's open up some of these packages here. We got 4 of the brand new Monster Menagerie 3 packs. This is pretty heavy. I'm starting out with a heavy one. As you know, there's going to be 4 pre-painted miniatures in here. There's going to be one that's going to be either, I think, a huge or a large. And then there's going to be 3 that either are going to be medium or small miniatures. So that's exciting. I'm really looking forward to like this ultralith? I don't know how the heck you call it. It's a mind flayer guy. I believe that's a large miniature. And then I really want the quadrone here too, because I love those little Modrons things. And it looks like we're starting off with a, I believe this is a storm giant. No, it's an Empyrean. Oh yeah, this is like an old D&D monster guy. I believe these are related to giants, but aren't completely the same as giants. So that's cool. It's a nice little sculpt. It's a huge miniature, obviously. The base is huge. Pretty good detail. Paint job is halfway decent. I like that. I'm happy about that. We got the little ones, which are always in this terrible little packaging here. So first off, we got ourselves some sort of a Gerblin. This is just a goblin. Just a straight up goblin. But he's interesting because he does have a little torch, which looks neat. So I like that. It's nice and wibbly and wobbly. It's not going to break off. I think that's super important for these sorts of miniatures. So, oh, here we have something that's broken. We have a Slod, or a Slade, or a Gray Slod, and his arm is busted off. Now that is completely busted off. That's not a separate bit. That is busted. So, we're going to have to break out the old super glue for that one. That is for sure. I think that's going to be a relatively easy fix. Well, see, that's disappointing. So some of the plastic is not the greatest quality, which will snap off. And then, finally, we have... I have no idea. Like maybe some sort of elemental kin. This is... pardon me. This is a Triton. Oh, okay, so this is like the evil mer person type things. That's decent enough. I like the little things there. That was his arm. And he's just kind of in a weird pose. That's kind of cool. All right. Middling on that. I'm hoping we get something more interested. I'm disappointed I already found a broke one already. And the Empyrean, I think, is acceptable, but nothing to write home about. So hopefully this next box will be a little bit more better. It's not as hefty as the other one, so I might not be getting a giant miniature here. Though I am. Oh, it looks like... Oh, no! He dropped to the floor. That's nice looking, though. This is a rather pallid-looking frost giant. Skin's kind of a deepish gray. The axe there would look much better if it was a better paint job. And he's got some somewhat unimpressive skull pauldrons. I believe that other giant in the Storm King's pack had much more impressive things. Helmet is pretty cool. I like the ram helmet. Yeah, that's okay. Certainly acceptable. I will accept him into my ranks of the Storm Giant. Oh, I got a rare invisible, which is going to be an invisible Dragonborn guy. So that's pretty cool. Always useful to have those. I got another little tiny one. And this is going to be a gnome wizard. A little gnome wizard. With a staff and a firebolt effect. Very cool looking. I'm happy with that. When it comes to small miniatures like that, sometimes you're better off just buying the unpainted and painting them yourself because they'll look a lot better. Oh, and we got another slade. This one without the fire effect. So this is what it's supposed to look like. And yeah, you can see, not the most durable, but he's pretty good looking. Got the noticeable neck joint there. All right. Oh, you see, the little bits are that good plastic that aren't going to break off, but the main body is, yeah, not as durable. Yet again, a middling. Oof. I'm not very excited. I'm hoping I get something cool in this next box here. And ooh, we got ourselves a we got ourselves a lovely little cyclops here. Now, they've done cyclops before, and I don't know, these guys just seem super generic. There's not much in their design that separates them from the hill giants. They just kind of look like more fit hill giants. Rather drab. Maybe I'll be able to improve this guy with some painting. I don't know. But yeah, this is just a cyclops. I'll have to do a comparison video with some of the older sculpts that are much more interesting looking. I mean, frankly, you could go to Michael's with a coupon and maybe buy one of their cyclopses, and it would actually look a little bit more interesting than this. Technically a huge miniature, though it looks more like a large miniature. What do we have here? Oh, we have a wereboar in humanoid form. See that. Not too bad. Somewhat limited in the application of that. Oh, we have a fish person, a Quator whip, I believe this is. It's got a man catcher there. It's got a rope with a hook. Cool little coloration there. Pretty good expression. I like that. And then we have a demon coming up next. Multi-armed. Oh, okay. So this is a, again, I don't know how to pronounce it. It's a mesodemon, but I don't know if that's the correct pronunciation. They made it look a little bit more insectoid than the previous models. Previous models were much chunkier. Mesodemon, but he's still got his traditional pitchfork weapon there. Maybe you could repaint this guy and make him look a little more interesting. But, yeah. Interesting enough. Alright. I was not blown away by the Cyclops, so with these 4 packs that I bought, there's one more chance to for redemption here. And I'm hoping it's another one that's hefty. So hopefully we'll get some proper dang huge miniatures from this one. What do we got here? We have... We have yet... I was going to say we have the exact same model that we got before, but this is a huge frost giant, this time with a kind of Roman-looking sword. So, only a slight variant, not a different paint job, just a different weapon. which is nice. Like, the weapons are actually really nice looking. So, definitely a keeper. I'm going to do a... Oh, what we have here, it's another remake of a miniature. The Gibbering Mouther, which is a deadly, deadly beast in the Monster Manual. Yeah, well... See, this is one you might have to repaint. Because you look at it, it's like, oh, well, yeah, it looks kind of cool. But then it does have some detail that this paint job here really isn't speaking out about. So I think perhaps a repaint might be in order here. So there's a little bit more detail to the mouths and whatnot. Yeah, Gibbering Mouthers are cool because these guys can just kill characters and there's no chance of resurrection or anything. So, a good example of creatures getting more and more dangerous as the CR goes up. Ooh-wee! And here's a nice little miniature with some lovely translucent wings. I don't know what this one is. Some sort of celestial creature, obviously. This is an Aasimar Paladin. So that's pretty cool. So, one flaming sword, one sort of regular sword, translucent angelic wings, and some of the WizKids kind of machined on faces there, which usually look pretty good. Yeah, I'm impressed there. I'm impressed with the that they bothered to make the flaming sword clear hilt and sword, then have the flames around it. I think that's pretty impressive. I like that miniature. That is a good one. And finally, for our last miniature of this 4 packs, we have a 2-headed dog. A Cerberus of some sort. Which is actually a death dog. A death dog? I'll have to look that up. I don't remember that from the Monster Manual. Yeah. It's a nice little miniature. Sizable, midi, very interesting looking thing. Certainly could be used for a guard or something else. Very cool. So there you have it, folks. That's my miniature grab from these 4 packs. Middling. I don't feel that I completely wasted my money or anything. Probably the most disappointing was the Cyclops. Not much to differentiate it from the cheaper Cyclopses you can buy at the craft stores. And then I looked this guy up. Because the Empyrean is just towering over everybody else. This is by far the largest huge miniature here, and this guy's gigantic, and I've not really heard of that particular monster all that much. And then probably my favorite out of this entire pack was, of course, the Aasimar Paladin here. A very cool looking miniature. And I did not get the Duodrone, but I do have some more of these coming in. And I will do another unboxing video to see if I can get lucky to grab that. So thank you for watching the video.